Alright guys, welcome to a part 12 I believe it is of my Soul Silver playthrough. Now after defeating Whitney, the first thing you're going to want to do is to go into the flower shop, which is actually next to the gym, and talk to this girl here, and she will give you the Squirt Bottle. You will be needing the Squirt Bottle for the Sudowoodo up ahead. So just get on your bike and head north to Route 35 I believe it is. Yes, alright. So, yeah, let me double check to make sure I got that right. Yes, this is Route 35. Basically there are some trainers here to battle on this route. I will pause and beat them off screen. This guy here will take a picture of you and your Pokemon. I suppose you can do that if you want to. So, continuing on, there are more trainers up here, which I already beat off screen. Didn't want to waste your guys' time. Basically, they have Sandshrews and Coughings and Magmortars. And alright, now this is the entrance to the national park. There are some trainers in there, some items you can get, and yeah, it's not essential to the game, but it's something you can do, I suppose. So, continuing up here, I also battled these trainers off screen. Now, what you're going to want to do is talk to this guy here, or is it a girl? I really can't tell. And goes on about how the Sudowoodo is blocking the path, and basically you have to battle it and get it out of the way. So, yeah, let's fight the Sudowoodo here. And you sprinkle it with the Squirt Bottle. It will ask you yes or no on the bottom. Sorry about the camera there, guys. Yes or no on the bottom screen, and you spray it, and now you'll have to battle it. You can actually catch this thing or kill it. I'm just going to kill it because I don't really want it, and just killing it would be a lot easier for me. I started with Lombre figuring I could probably maybe 2 or 3 shot it with water gun, but I suppose I horribly overestimated my Lombre, as that only does about 1/5 damage, and 1 rock throw nearly kills my Lombre. That's definitely not good. I decided to go for the water gun again, which takes the Sudowoodo down to almost, but probably not quite half. And the Sudowoodo finishes off my Lombre with a rock throw. I was getting kind of annoyed at that, but you know, whatever. I was kind of thinking here, what should I go into? What should I go into? I don't have any other water types or grass types, because Lombre is basically my 2-in-1 for water and grass. So I decided to go into Quilava here. I thought maybe Cut would do a little bit more than that. I did like 1 damage. That is ridiculous. And of course it uses Rock Throw and immediately kills Quilava in 1 hit. And I just wanted to get rid of it at this point. It had already done more than enough damage to my team. I mean, god damn, it's water gun on a rock type. It should at least do half. That was just ridiculous. So I was going into Misdevious here. I figured I would use a Confuse Ray, and maybe it would hurt itself in its confusion, which would be kind of nice for me. But of course it doesn't. And he uses Rock Throw, which nearly kills Sibby. And so I decided just to go for the Destiny Bond here, because I didn't really think I had anything else on my team that could take care of this thing at this point, and I didn't want it causing any more damage to my team than it had already done. So I just used Destiny Bond on the Sudowoodo and basically get rid of it. Alright, so Sudowoodo is defeated, but I took quite a bit of damage. So after you defeat the Sudowoodo, this guy here will talk to you and give you an item. I'm not sure what the item is. It might be a berry crusher or something to do with berries, because he gives you several berries right after that. Don't quote me on it or say that I'm wrong, because to be honest, I really don't care about extra items like this anyway. I never use them, and I just, you know, alright. So, skipping back to where we were, to the entrance of the national park, I'm just going to give you guys a brief tour of the national park. I'm not going to do the whole thing on screen. I'll probably come back here later and actually fight the trainers off screen. But I'm just gonna run through it real quick and show you guys one thing that I thought was kind of important in here. So go over here and talk to this girl here, and she will give you the quick claw. Now the quick claw is a fairly useful item. It gives, like, I think it's either a 10 or a sorry, I messed up the camera there. A 10 or a 20% chance of moving first, even if your Pokemon is slower. So that is definitely a useful item. Alright, continuing on. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of grass in here. If I remember right, you can find like bell sprouts and hoot hoots during the night, and I think several bug types. I think Weedles and Caterpies and maybe Metapods and Kakunas. Don't quote me on that. That's just my memory from the original. I will probably go back and fight those trainers off screen later, but I'm not going to do it on screen just because it would waste a lot of time. So go back to where the Sudowoodo was and continue up northbound to I think this is Route 37. Yes, this is Route 37, and you'll be confronted with some trainers up here. You'll see there are two little girls down there and two older girls up there. The two little girls have a Mareep and a Marill, which are relatively easy, and these two here have two Wigglytuffs and two Cleffables, which are kind of difficult. In the grass there, back there, you will find Stantlers and Vulpix, along with a couple other common Pokemon. Vulpix is a good fire type if you chose a grass or a water starter. I think that will be Growlithe and Heart Gold if they followed the trend of the original game. So you come in here and you'll be confronted with Pokemaniac Bill, who goes on about the computer system and tells you that you should stop by his house. I would actually, and that is in Goldenrod City. I think I mentioned that in video 9, or was it 10? Something like that. But I'm pretty sure you go to his house after you call him, and he will in fact give you an Eevee. So if you have an empty spot on your party, I might recommend actually using that Eevee. So I just healed my Pokemon because I took quite a bit of damage from those fights that I had back there. And there are quite a few important things in here, but the ones I'm going to focus on first is the dance hall. And then over here is the third gym of the game, which is Morty's gym. He is the ghost type leader of Johto. So yeah, in the original game you went in here and you battled 5 Kimono girls, and then the old man would give you the HM for Surf. And that's what I was kind of expecting, but you come in here and there's only one Kimono girl and a Team Rocket member who appears to be smarting off and making a ruckus. And yeah, he is mocking them by dancing on the stage apparently. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to this old man here, because I remember in the originals I think you needed to talk to him first. So you go up here and battle this Team Rocket member instead of the 5 Kimono girls like there was in the original. And he is just a grunt, and a rather weak grunt at that, because if I recall he only has a level 12 coughing, which goes down pretty easily to just about anything. So I sent out Miss Devious, and I'm just going to go for the Psywave, which should probably be a 2-hit KO. Alright. And one more Psywave should kill off the coughing. Alright. And yeah, that is a dead coughing and a defeated Team Rocket member. So yeah, as you can see, Rocket Gun is defeated. So he goes on about how Team Rocket is going to be great, and how he will regret, well, I will regret doing that. Somehow I doubt that. But I decided to go over here and talk to this Kimono girl. I don't know why. But as soon as you try to exit these stairs here, you will be confronted with the old man. who, like in the old games, gave you the HM for Surf. I suppose battling one Team Rocket member is actually a lot easier than battling 5 Kimono girls. Their evolutions were also a lot higher level than that coughing. So, yeah, this city is also the home of Burnt Tower and Tin Tower. You can get the legendaries there. So, in the next video, I will be taking on Leader Morty. I'll see you then, guys.